strong, deep, but rolling on. Channel, the hustle hard. A golden journey, come take a ride. Treasure fam, we're striking gold. Stories and treasures of legends unfold. Round the clock, the thrills on hand. Together we're strong, we're Treasure fam. From midnight to midnight, up through the day. Treasure fam's here and we're waiting for you. One big crew with a treasure inside.
Let's make it shine 24-hour like a light.
Treasure fam, we're going strong. 24 hours we're rolling on. The dancing and sharing the thrill. Treasure hunt's ultimate skill. Treasure fam, unite today. Singing the adventure all the way. Go, railing, don't share. 24 hours and everywhere. Round the clock, the turn on. Treasure fam, we're never gone. Tuning out, but for a long way. 24 hours, it's gonna be great.
Treasure fam, we're going strong. 24 hours, we're rolling along. Digging, panning, and sharing thrill. Treasure hunting bikes with ultimate skill. Treasure fam, unite today. Stream the adventure all the way. Gold, rabbits, and stories to share. 24 hours, we're everywhere. Round the clock, the hunt is on. Treasure fam, we're never gone. Tune in now with fun one week. 24 hours is gonna be great.
Treasure fam, we're going strong. 24 hours we're rolling along. Digging, panning, and sharing the thrill. Treasure hunting vibes and seals made skill. Treasure fam, unite today. Screening the adventure all the way. Gold relics and stories to share. 24 hours we're everywhere. Round the clock the hunt is on. Treasure fam, we're never gone. Tune in now, the fun won't wait. 24 hours, it's gonna be great.
Let's make it shine! 24 hours like a light. Treasure up but 24 hours strong. Digging deep, rolling on. Channel the channel, turn tonight. A golden journey, I'll take the ride. Treasure fam, strike it gold. Stories and legends, and legends unfold. Round the clock, the thrills on hand. Think that we're strong. Midnight to midnight, all through the day. That treasure has it waiting. I'm waiting. One big crew with the treasure inside. Let it shine. 24 hours light. It's treasure fam. 24 hours strong. Digging deep. Rolling on. Channel to channel. The hunt's alive. A golden journey. Come to take the ride. Treasure fam. We're striking gold. Stories and treasures. Legends untold. Round the clock. The thrills on hand. Together we're strong, we're Treasure fam. From midnight to midnight and all through the day. The Treasure fam's here and we're waiting for you. One big crew with a treasure inside. Let's make it shine. Our delight.
24 hours strong, deep, well known. Channel, the Hudson line, a golden journey, gonna take the ride. Treasure fam, we're striking gold. Stories and treasures, so let's unfold. Round the clock, the thrills on hand. And the strong with Treasure fam. From dawn to dusk, and all like true. The Treasure fam's on the waiting for you. One big group with treasure inside, so make it shine. 24 hours!
Treasure fam, we're going strong. 24 hours we're rolling along. Digging, panning, and sharing the thrill. Treasure hunting box is the ultimate skill. Treasure fam, unite today. Streaming the adventure all the way. Cold, rice, and stories to share. 24 hours, we're everywhere. Round the clock, the hunt is on. Treasure fam, we're never gone. Tune in now, the fun won't wait. 24 hours, it's gonna be great.
Hey, YouTubers and friends, welcome to Flashing Your Pan and Marvin Live. Hey, Erie, how are you, dearie?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Aren't you up late? What
Uh-huh.
kind of dad are you, Bobby?
It's the
Everybody?
weekend. It's her birthday weekend.
That's true. Happy birthday, Erie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Boy, she's growing. They grow so fast.
16 years old.
I remember her when she was like this big.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got some funny video of her when I was down there running my dredge. She was dipping her hair in the pan, and she'd take her hair and drink the water that was coming out of it at the swank. Yeah.
At least it wasn't downstream from Black Sands. Because that Black Sands where the sewer treatment water goes into the river after it's been treated. Buddy,
Yeah, I think the whole river smells like that.
right. Oh, Gail. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you, Gail, for the super chat. Excellent. Excellent. I appreciate it. Our friend from Mr. Gold Panning Dutchy Jekyll from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. I see Buddy Biggs is up to go ice fishing. You can keep that ice fishing.
Uh-huh. I'll go ice fishing.
Bent Fork prospecting. If I'm going to go ice fishing, I better be very warm. And Chew
I got an
was
ice
the
shanty.
first in line. Huh?
I said I got an ice shanty with the heater.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's nice. You're sitting there with the t-shirt on.
Well, that's the way to go. That's the way
Oh,
to go. You know, sitting out there on a bucket with a hole
uh-huh.
and no
Yeah,
protection
that's
on the
old. Been
Great
there, done
Lakes.
that.
No, thank you. Buddy Biggs is from Massachusetts, I believe, though. I believe. I love ice fishing. It's one of his favorite things to do.
Heck yeah.
But
Haven't had much ice here in the last few years, though.
no, but I tend to think this year we're gonna have a pretty cold winter. One of my favorite massholes is in the house. Brian Wilder, American Gold Prospectors TV celebrity, and cameraman for Raw TV. Looks like Bent Fork's gonna hit the hay for a few. Remember, Bent Fork? Oh, you have a while. Bent Fork goes live at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's 10 out, cold. I can't see my temp right now, Brian, but it was like 20 degrees earlier. But you have a way of staying comfortable, Brian.
I got
Even
27 here.
you're a little north of me. 26, Bent says. 26 in Georgia, huh? 20, huh? I have 24 degrees. I would have thought it'd be colder up by you. Because when I left work Thursday, I had a dusting on the ground, a little ice, but by the time I got to my job an hour north, it was a lot more snow than I had. Oh, you're in Maine right now in your camper. Well, I've seen your camper, Brian. I've been in your camper and I've watched movies on the side of your camper. So I know you're comfortable. Same camper? he he has a big like enclosed trailer that he turned the front part into a camper and the back part's the garage with all what? 8 of your dredges? Uh, Buddy Buddy Biggs says 26 here, but 13 up in Maine, where I'm going this morning. I believe Buddy Biggs is in Mass. Not far. Mass is small, so no one in Mass is far from my son in Lowell. So, gonna get your boat out on Lake Erie before it freezes?
Hoping to.
Hoping to?
Yeah, hoping to.
Gonna get in the water dredging on your permission before it gets.
No, heck no. I'm staying warm for till like February at least.
Brian would sell you a hot water heater, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were a polar bear. I've seen you out
Yeah,
in really cold
I
weather
need to get a new
before.
wetsuit. My zipper broke on the front.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me about that.
Yeah.
And good thing wetsuits are a lot cheaper than they used to be.
It seems like they went up though, a few $100s from the last ones I
Well,
bought.
yeah. What you gonna get? A regular full suit or will you get a 2-piece?
I don't know. I like that 7 mil I had.
Yeah. You could get a 5 mil 2-piece and end
Yeah.
up having 10 in your vital area in your crotch.
Uh-huh.
You have any more?
Just fix your zipper
Well, it'd be nice if I
rating.
had a heater.
Yeah, yeah. There's places where you could like Brian, Brian Walder made his heater, and Matt, you met.
I made a
No?
heater, but I haven't tried it out yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Mm.
Nope.
What? You're worried? You don't want to get burnt?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'd get burned, but just pull it out your suit, right? Starts getting hot.
Well, looks like Buddy Biggs Adventure's gonna go polar bearing on January 20th for someone's birthday. Uh, better you than me, buddy. Heat off exhaust rules.
Where's he at in Maine?
Which one?
Oh,
Brian?
buddy.
American, oh, Buddy?
Yeah.
He's in Massachusetts. He's gonna be driving up to Maine here before too long, go fishing. Yeah, yeah. That's how it was when back in my surf days, growing up in California. In the wintertime, wanted to stay warm, just let one loose in the wetsuit. Been there, done that.
I
Just
have.
rinse out your
I get
rinse
up
out
and get
your
out and go to the bathroom.
Oh, come on. It don't hurt it. Not if
Yeah.
you rinse it out good. Should rinse your wetsuit out after every use anyway. So it won't hurt it. Just gotta rinse it out. Yeah, Brian bought a nice chunk of land in Maine. He's fixing up where there'll be campsites on it where his friends can come and crash his place, look for gold in the streams on his property. He has some plans.
Love you. Everybody's
Love
going to
you,
bed.
Heather. Good night, Erie. Good night, Heather. Love you too.
Well, what do you think? I'll take one of the voicemail, but I'm leaving at like 6.
I don't know if I want to call Brian in. He might be wearing no pants. So he's known for that stuff, you know. I have my mic sensitivity up quite a bit. I can't talk loud. Judy's like right up there. Well, it don't help. You've seen where my computer's at, Bobby, and it goes right up the stairwell
Yeah.
to where Judy is. It's 12 out right now. Yeah. Getting cold. American Woodland Relics. Hey, Paul, how are you doing? This channel right here, American Woodland Relics, it's because of that guy there, I am doing this right here. Couple years, Paul did this and I was in on it, had a good time, and kind of asked if he minded if I did it. He'll be on today at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. With his friend Riverdale Coins. Not sure what they're doing, but I'm sure they'll be doing something. So good. I'm glad you're doing good, Paul. See, and he has no pants on. I knew it. That's why we call you Brian No Pants, Brian. I think he lucked out going up to Nome for his first time and working with Vern and working around Raw TV to end up getting a job for Raw TV. I think he's more than just a cameraman though. I think he's like head cameraman, the boss. The boss. Aren't you, Brian? Aren't you? There is a link to a Google spreadsheet down below that have a list of everybody who's involved in the 24-hour live stream. Some of them actually have, like, next up after Bobby and I, Indiana Creek Gold, Brian. The links on the spreadsheet actually go to his live stream feed. So, and when I see him coming up, I'll try and put him on. That's if I'm not trying to get rest before I come in for a halftime at 11 in the morning, 11 till noon. So,
I'll probably still be sleeping.
nah, that's understandable. We both work during the days, Bobby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I brought this up to Judy a while ago, but she forgot, and then she asked what I was doing tonight. She thought maybe I might have a Raz going on or something, and I'm like, no, 24-hour live stream. 3,000
And then I made
announced?
you get on at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but if it was someone other than you, I don't know if I would have did it. Current gold prices per ounce. What is it right now, Brian?
2,500.
26.38 per ounce
Dang.
as of December 6th. Not quite 3,000, but Bitcoin, I believe, is 3,000 an ounce. Current price of Bitcoin in dollars. No, that's right. It hit 100,000. Right now, one Bitcoin is worth 99,450.22. Just think if you bought those when they were like 3 cents a Bitcoin. Sean is inland last summer. Wait till they air last summer season of Bering Sea Gold. Ooh, we have an insider tip on next season's summer season of Bering Sea Gold. That guy would know. That guy would definitely know. Definitely would know. I think I'm gonna send him a link over on Facebook and see if he'll pop in. As long as he don't stand up, we'll be safe. Maybe get some late night inside scoops on the goings on of Gold Rush, Bering Sea Gold. Bricks of gold. Ooh, bricks of gold. It's making my mouth water, Brian. I bet with all the gold you have, you could make bricks. Brian has a nice collection. He's not like me, Bobby. He saves it. But his Maine gold, oh wait, there's no gold in Maine. It's all in Alaska. No, but he has
Or
a
in
nice
Ohio.
collection. No gold in Ohio. Shh. Secret. No gold in Ohio. No gold in Ohio. I thought I texted you not too long ago, Brian. I'm not coming up with your... Just search for it. Just search for it. Just search for it. I need to work on him to be my liaison. Get me some of those people from Bering Sea Gold, like Emily Rydell or Sean Pomeranke, some of the other guys. That would be good for Tuesday night. Hang Out Live. What do you think, Bobby?
It sure would.
And so, what's your plans for dredging next season?
You know how it is. Work.
Yeah, work, and every time you can get out there.
Yeah.
Jeff Bro, Brewers prospecting in the house. I wish you would have got in on this, Jeff. But hey, I hope everything's coming together in your neck of the woods, my friend. Big
You always
high
want to get out
five.
more.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Last 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons, I haven't hardly been able to get out much at all, unfortunately. Between work and everything else,
You've been out since you went
makes it
dredging with me that one day?
No, I haven't even been to my local spot.
Dang.
I work.
That was in July, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's been a long time. I ain't been much
too
either.
long. Too long. Way too long. Way too long. Well, I know Brian saw the link. I can see he saw the link. Now the question is, will he click on the link and give us some inside scoops on Gnome and what's going on? And he has some good gold porn to show. Yeah, he has a nice chunk of property coming. He's been putting roads through it. And he did sample his creeks, and there is a little gold, I think he said. He needs to get his 5-inch or 4-inch in his stream and dredge it, though. So, yeah, he hopped in.
Yo!
Hey, Brian, how are you doing?
Going on?
He has no. How are you doing?
Oh, I gotta, hold on. I gotta.
Put your noise cancellation on or anti-echoing.
Hey,
Put on
it's
some
3 o'clock at your
headphones.
house, ain't it, Brian?
No, he's Eastern time.
Oh, I thought that was an
It's
hour.
the same time here.
Oh.
Same time as us. What's this? Ed, I will be talking a bit about the need for the San Francisco Mint and the first gold found in California. Oh, cool. That'd be like how Dahlonega, Georgia ended up with the mint because they had so much gold coming out of it. Fix your echo, Brian. Okay. It won't let me unmute you to see. Yeah, you have to unmute.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-huh.
There
Working?
you go. I don't know.
yeah.
Let's see. I think you got it, Brian. I think you got it,
All right.
buddy.
Sweet. What's going on?
Some, oh, not much. Not much. How was your
What are you on
season
this?
up in Nome?
Good. You're on this 24-hour like streamcast thing?
Well, it isn't just me 24 hours, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Same kind of platform Paul had with American Woodland Relics a couple of years back, where, you know,
Yeah.
we bounce from channel to channel. I think you hopped around those things with Brewer Prospecting and JP Lons and more and other guys, if I remember right, didn't you?
Yeah. What do you want to? You got like a little time zone?
A what?
You got like a time zone? You're like on for a certain time?
Yeah, time slots. Bobby and I, when I kicked it off, I was on for an hour. Then Alabama Gold Prospecting was on for an hour. Then back to me and Bobby for 2 hours.
Oh,
And then Brian at Indiana Gold, Creek Gold, will be on for 2 hours. Then Juliet Banshee Mining will be on for 2 hours. Then Bent Fork down in Georgia will be Scott. He'll be on for 2 hours. Then Jeff at the Dahlonega Prospector will be on for an hour. Then I'll be back on at halfway through for an hour. Then Mandy's Candy will be on from noon to 1 for an hour. Then Archaeology and Gold will be on for an hour. Then Gold is Where You Find It and his fiance will be on for an hour, from 2 to 3. Then 3 to 4 will be Kevin from the Canadian Hillbilly. Then All Things Country for an hour from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Gentleman Prospector and Mama Bird from 5 to 6 p.m. Then Paul from American Woodland Relics and Riverdale Coins. They'll be talking about the San Francisco Mint and the California Gold Rush from 6 to 7 p.m. Then Jersey Ray Diggs from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Then Rose Nose Treasure from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. JP Lonzimore from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Then Dan over at Patriot Prospecting from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then back to me for the finale, the final
wait. You get
hour.
3 spots? Holy smokes.
No,
You got
actually,
3
one,
spots.
2, 3, 4 spots.
Oh, 4. Jeez. You're the only guy that got 4 spots.
Well,
Wow.
I,
You must be popular.
no, not really. See that guy next to me right there?
Yeah.
I was trying to talk him into doing 2 spots since he picked the early morning spot, but he thought he'd be talking to crickets and stuff, and almost pulled out altogether out of it, I think.
Yeah, I was about to when he said I wasn't gonna be on here with him. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of
I should have
said,
been
no,
mocking
it's
him. I wouldn't
kind
already
of
said
your,
anything.
I am like, no, it's kind of like your own thing, and you do what you do. I thought maybe he'd share his arrowhead and artifact collection or something. And
I got them all out in the garage. I was gonna stay out in the garage, but you guys wouldn't have been able to hear me over the heater.
right. So I
That's cool.
said we can do it together. I'll host it. I'll pull you in, and here we are. And now I suckered you to come in too.
You got him to get in. Hey Brian, you made YouTube videos before you went
Yeah.
to Nome? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
I've
remember
been all over
a lot of them.
Nome, Arizona,
I think I mostly seen you up
California,
in Maine dredging.
Maine. Yeah. Yeah, I've been all over.
Yeah,
Dredging.
Ed's part of the reason why I got into gold. I started watching his videos, and it wasn't but
Yep.
a week later, and I was out looking for gold.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah,
you
there's
didn't
gold
know
all
there
over
was
here.
gold in? You didn't
Yeah,
know
I
there
wish
was
I knew
gold
a
in
long time ago.
Ohio?
I never knew it till, I was 30, 32, somewhere around there.
Yeah, Ohio, there's gold. There's gold all over. You just need to know where to go.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I got a
there's
decent
gold.
spot to go. Pulled out
Yeah,
a few
he-
0.3s.
There's gold to
Yeah.
find all
Ohio
over. You
ain't
just
bad.
need to know where to go, meet some friends, and hang out and go prospecting for gold with where it's been found before.
Yep, used to go to
Well-
the Swank all the time. GPA.
Yep, Swank. Yep, that's a good place.
I found a better place though.
Yeah, his permission is
Untouched.
pretty good.
It's got boulders the size of the boulders you got in Maine almost.
Oh, nice.
Some big stuff.
Yeah, big rock, big
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, it's a nice permission, nice stretch of river.
That's called a mile of the river there.
It's a nice permission. I have some gold from that in my poke right now.
There you go.
He got it from my
Yeah,
dredge. Let him borrow it until he ran out of gas. Told him he'd keep all the gold.
Yeah. Ran
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his 4-inch instead of my 2-inch.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't done much prospecting in the Ohio region, but I know there's gold there. I know lots of people that prospect there and found some good pickers, some good gold.
Oh yeah. I brought my pan in, huh? You probably got all my pictures. You showed them all last week or the week before.
Yeah. I'm sure Brian has some nice nuggets
Well, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
for
A little bigger
gold
than Ohio
corn.
nuggets.
They're
Yeah, I
probably
gotta-
at home in the safe though.
Yeah, I don't have any with me right now. But yeah, I got some gold, but definitely not here with me where I am. But I got some
Are
gold locked up.
Are you still selling pay dirt, Brian, or is that kind of a special thing
I
once
do it
a
every once in
year?
a while. I really don't like selling my gold, but there's so many people that keep asking me. So every once in a while, I'll put together maybe 20, 30 bags of 1 grammers. I'll sell an ounce, 30 bags with a gram in a bag, just help people out. They really want gold from Nome, and the gold that I was selling from Claim 56, which was 30 feet down in the ocean. And Claim 56
Right.
from the show Bearings to Gold. So they showed the gold on TV and everything. So it's kind of cool. I just don't like kind of selling my gold. I kind of like keeping it. So I try to keep it, but I'll sell like 30. Like also announce here and there, you know, just to help people out, you know, because they really want it, you know. I just been really busy right now. I'm up in Maine, so I'm not home where my gold is. So I'm probably gonna go home in a few days. Maybe maybe I'll sell. Usually around Christmas, I'll sell maybe an ounce of gold and pay dirt bags and let people buy it if they want it. But I I just really like keeping my gold. I kind of don't want to sell it, you know. But there's just so many
I
people
can
that ask for
understand
it, you know, that I'll sell an ounce here and there, just to not because I want to, you know, just because people really like it, really
because
want it. And, yeah.
he's famous now and people want his pay dirt.
Right.
Most of the problem is so I shipped home. I took 4 of those the large postal boxes which hold 70 pounds apiece. So I shipped 4 of those home of gnome like beach sand, and that's what I was using for my pay dirt bags. It just I'm really low on that sand right now, you know, because you know in the last couple of years I haven't shipped any sand back home, you know, in the last year or two. So I don't even know how much sand I have, maybe 30 pounds or something like that. So I have enough maybe to make another 1 ounce bag, like a 1 gram pay dirt bag with I don't know a pound of sand or something like that in each one.
Right.
So I'm just low on gnome sand is what it comes down to, I guess.
Now,
But I mean, whatever. I mean, if people want gnome
well,
sand with the pay dirt that I give or whatever.
right. So you would never do. I'm saying this because I've seen your main gold. You'd never do like a main pay dirt bag, huh?
Actually, I've kept 100% of my main gold because it's really big. It's big gold. My
It
gnome
is
gold,
chunky.
gnome gold's like there's a lot of gold in gnome. Like freaking, I seen like one dude he was getting 70 ounces a week. There's a lot of gold in gnome. Freaking crazy, dude. Like
Holy Toledo.
so, like I get the opportunity to go to everybody's dread site and gnome because I'm like a utility guy, so I get to like go to Sean's place. I get to go to Macaulay's place and the Kelly's place and Vernon's place and just all the people that are on the show. I get to go and see what's going on, and I know what I'm looking at. So I go and I look at their sluice box. I get to see what's going on. Like the camera guys, they don't
Right.
care. They don't see what's going on, you know. But I know what's going on, so I look at their sluice. I see what's going on. I see what they're getting where, and some of these guys. So there's a new guy going to be on next season that took. I don't know if anyone knows, but Emily Rydell. She's no longer on the show. So there's a new guy that popped up, and that dude I'm
Is
really
it
good
that
friends with.
young kid who's doing really good on last
No,
season?
that's Chris McCulley. His father owns Tom Cod,
Oh,
and he
okay.
found a really good nugget. Like you'll see, he found I think it was almost a 1 ounce nugget. It was pretty cool.
Oh,
It'll be on the show
nice.
next summer. But no, there's a new guy. Oh shit, no, I forget his name. Really good friends with him. For some reason, I'm on a mind burst. But he takes over Emily's spot. Really good dude. I know him really good. Really good friends with him. And he's on Vernon's claim, actually. And dude, he's getting like 70 freaking ounces a week, like just dredging, dude. The kid's crazy. Really good dude. Getting a lot of freaking gold. Shit, no,
Does he have a team or is he solo?
yeah. No, he's on a team. He's got he's on a 12-inch dredge. Why can't I freaking remember his name? Ah, damn. He'll come to me in a second. But anyways, really good dude. He's making a lot of gold. He's on Vernon's claim. So where I was last summer, they didn't air. So last summer they didn't do a summer season of Bering Sea Gold.
Mhm.
So I went up and I worked for Vernon, and where I was, we're pulling in a shit ton of gold. We're getting like 40 ounces a week, and we're doing really freaking good. And
I'd love to
Vernon
get
wasn't
an
around.
ounce,
It was
in
me.
a year.
Yeah, so Vernon wasn't there because they had the season off. So Vernon just wanted some time off. So Vernon hired me to run his whole operation. So I went up there and I ran the boat. I was Vernon for
So
last
you
summer.
were the captain.
Yeah, I captained the boat. I piloted the boat. I anchored the boat. I went to I dropped the anchor to land on the spots that we needed to get gold. So, anyways, that's where this kid is this year because they're back on the show, and I wasn't on the camera side of the show. I was in the back of the show, so like Vernon was back operating the boat, not me. So it was like a
Right.
different thing. But anyways, that dude was where I was last summer, and he was getting 70 freaking ounces a week because his
Nice.
dredge is a 12-inch dredge. We're only running an 8-inch dredge. So with the 8-ounce dredge,
Can you
we're
imagine getting
doing
sucked into that thing?
yeah, I know. So I did a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel, but on our 8-inch dredge, we were getting 30, I think 30, 32, 34 ounces a week. I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel of us getting what we got. And what we got was what we got, whatever was on the show. But I think it was like 30, 40 ounces. But that dude has a 12-ounce, a 12-inch dredge. So they're getting a couple of times they got 50, 60, and 70 ounces a week. You'll see on next season of Bering Sea Gold.
Nice.
So,
I'm sure I'll catch some of them with the guys that
oh yeah,
keep
they're
me out.
that pretty soon. But Sean didn't do any
Does they have to
dredging
get
in
a
the ocean
permit?
this year. Sean went inland, and he's up there with Tony
Do you have to
Beats,
get a
dude. He's
permit to
getting
run that big of a
thousands
dredge?
of ounces, dude. Sean was getting thousands of fucking ounces. Crazy shit. Wait till you see it.
Wow. What was
Thousands.
that question, Bobby? What was that
You made me
question,
forget.
Bobby?
Do you need like a special permit to run like a certain size dredge up there in Nome, or?
No. Freaking Gnome's the Wild West, man. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But there's claims up there, so you need to have permission from the claim owner. So like Vernon owns a big ass claim. I forget what it is. He owns a big fucking claim. So what you need to do is people who are competent, you need to go up there with your proven equipment, and you need to have trust. You can't just go up there being a nobody. You need to go up there with trust. Like Vernon will let you on his claim. So Vernon is allowed on his claim. He's allowed probably like 10 people to mine on his claim.
Right.
Right, but Vernon will come across a person, and the person will say, "Hey, can I dredge on your claim?" And it's up to Vernon to say yes or no, and put you on the state permit to dredge on his claim. But Vernon needs to know that you're proven and trustworthy. So it's all word of mouth. So Nome is still like the wild, wild west. Like, if you're a nobody and go up there, you can't just go on Vernon's claim and say, "Hey, I'm a gold miner. I'm going to get this gold," because Vernon doesn't know you. He doesn't know if you're going to be trustworthy
All
and pay
this
your
good
road.
gold in the deep water, ain't it?
Well,
Like 40
30,
foot
40, 50, yeah, so. But even so, whether all these
10,
claims are
15
owned,
my
you
ears
can't
start
just go up
popping.
there. You can't just go up there and just mine wherever. You need to be on a claim, and to be on a claim, you need to earn the trust of the claim
They have a
owner.
free spot, don't they, where they can go like a public area?
Yeah, there's public
probably all
areas,
mined
but
out,
they're
though, ain't it?
wiped out. There's nothing there. They've been mined for years, and there ain't shit there. They're all close to shore. They're all 10 feet
I
deep.
think I seen a few years ago on your show that They had a big 12-inch up there.
Oh yeah, there's
On the-
12.
on the pond
There's
campus.
14-inch. What's his name? The Synergy. The Synergy is who's it? I freaking forget the names.
Mike Pone?
No, the Synergy. The guy in the show that does Bearings to Gold. Shit. There's the guy that thinks everyone's always doing drugs and all that shit.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've been
Ain't
drinking
much
too
else
much.
to do up there. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, he
Drinking.
runs a 14-inch stretch.
Yeah, it's a lot different out west compared to back east of the Mississippi, you know. Everything.
Yeah, 12-inch made my little 4-inch look.
Yeah, a big dredge like that would make it look like a toy. But out there, you know, you have to deal all the good ground's claimed. So, or it's patented. So, you have to get permissions with
Or so far up there you can't get to it.
Huh?
So far up there you can't get to it. Like on Whitewater, how they was yeah, that was crazy.
It's just claimed up, and claim jumping's a serious crime out west. Some places that get you shot.
Oh, Zeke. I'm sorry. That's what I was trying to think of. Zeke. So Zeke's running a 14-inch.
Zeke
Yeah, so Zeke's running a 14-inch dredge.
Wow. On that sailboat?
14-inch. No. He is on the Synergy. It's just a big ass dredge boat. You know, it's a boat.
Okay, well, last time I knew it is the sailboat.
No. The sailboat's gone. He abandoned that. He bought the Synergy. I'm not sure where they show it on TV or not show it on TV because I might be a year or two ahead. I'm not sure. But Zeke bought the Synergy, so that's a 14-inch dredge. So that's what he's working this year. 14-inch. That's a freaking gigantic dredge. 14-inch. Think how big 14 inches. That's huge, dude.
Move a lot of ground with 14 inches.
Yeah, dude, that's like.
Is there a dredge size, dredge nozzle size limit?
No. You can do whatever the hell you want. So some of the crawlers out there that aren't on TV, they're 18 inches.
Wow.
18 inches. Think how big 18-inch is for a nozzle, dude. That's huge. Those are some of the big boys that aren't on TV. They're making millions, fucking dude. So that's the thing with Gnome. So Gnome, just think of Gnome, dude. Gnome is the last gold rush in America. Like it's think of all the gold rushes going on, like through history. Right now, the last gold rush in America is a Gnome. It's really going on right now. There's people making 70 ounces, 100 ounces a week. Sean's making hundreds of ounces a week, dude. It's still out there. It's still a dream. Gnome's the last place on earth right now that's happening. But you can't be a newbie going in there. You need to be like a resident, know what's going on, make friends. You need to be connected, you know. But it's there. It's there. Right now, if you actually really wanted to, you could be a little guy, spend $20,000-$30,000 on like a seaworthy dredge, go out in the ocean and mine an ounce every hour. I was on ounce an hour. Me just dredging on Vernon's claim, I was ounce an hour, dude.
Now, what's the typical royalty per week or day or whatever?
It just depends how
Clean up.
well you know. Like these people are connected. So if you're connected, know what's going on, and you're friends with a person, it's usually like 15%. So if you make 100 ounces of gold, you give the claim owner 15 ounces of gold.
Right.
That ain't bad. So if you get 100 ounces of gold, 100 ounces of gold is $200,000, right? And then you
Right.
give the claim owner 30,000 of that. That's not bad.
Well, they often make a buck too. It's their claim,
Right, right.
and
And if
they
you're really
often.
good friends, like me, like if I had a boat and I wanted Vernon's claim, Vernon would probably say, "Dude, you're a pretty good dude. Just give me 5%."
That's
I might
cool.
even say, "Hey, for the first year, just go free. You owe me or whatever. We're good friends. Just go free. Maybe second year, give me 5-10%." It's just like you make buddies up there. It's all about making friends and buddies and like
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a big old houseboat stay on up there.
yeah. It just it's all about like camaraderie, make friends. You got to be part of the
Right.
community. Be like if you get up there and get in with people and prove that you're a good person, you're honest, you're not a sleaze bag. You're not there to steal or cheat or rape or pillage. If you're a good dude and get in with these people, you can do good, and not only do you do good, you help them too. By royalty.
I can see that. And trust is so hard to earn and so easy to
Yeah,
lose.
that's all. That's what it's about. It's about making friends, being honest, being part of the group. Like being accepted. Because there's people up there that they're billionaires. They own half a gnome, or and you can't just go up there and like, oh, I'm the dude, I'm the man, I'm the best dredger there's ever been. That don't work.
Right.
You need to be part of that community. Like you need to. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but you need to go up there and just like start off slow, like volunteer, like help, like be part of the community, do stuff, get to know people, and then people accept you. And because it's you're in a severe isolated community where everyone knows everyone and what you do and who you are. It's like a place trapped in like 1930. Like in 1930, if you belong to a community, everyone knows who you are. They know what you do and who you are and what and that's kind
Right.
of like what no is. And it's
How
stuck in
how
that.
was it? How was it your very first season up there?
The very first season, yeah, it was. So when I went up there, I was stuck with Vernon, so I only knew Vernon and his what that part of it was like. So like I don't know. I just all I knew was Vernon, and the TV crew came in and just filmed us with Vernon, and that's all I knew. And I did that for 2 years. But then I started working for the film crew, and once I worked for the film crew, I got to know everyone. Like, so I got to go to Chris Kelly's site and Sean's site and Emily's site and just all the people that are on the cast. And I started looking and seeing and making friends, and like I got to know them. Like when I was just working for Vernon in the first year, that's all I knew was Vernon. Like I didn't go to any other one site.
Right.
But working for the film crew, I got to go to every one site and make friends. Like they knew me, but I never got to know Emily when I was just working for Vernon in the first year, or Chris Kelly, or Sean, or the other people. So once I started working for the film crew, I got to go to everyone's site and really making friends and knowing everyone, and got to get into the you know I don't know.
Well, you're a pretty personable guy anyway, Brian, and easy to get along with, and you're, from my experiences, when I met you up in Vermont and corresponding with you when you stopped by and visited us at the house on your way out west. And you're welcome anytime here if you need a pit stop. So,
Yeah. No, it's just cool up there. It's just like I'm saying, you just need to make friends, be cool, be like honest, be down to earth,
it goes a
and
long way.
yeah. I've seen a lot of people come up there for work or for all these people, and seen people like living the dream. They come up and they work for Chris Kelly, or they work for Emily, or they work for whoever, and they're just there, and just it's cool to see new people come up and you know live the dream and do what they want to do, and yeah, I don't know.
Did you meet up with? Were you there when Martin from Michigan came up and David Peterson was there?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I think they just worked the beach mostly with dream mats in their gold cubes.
Yeah, so the beach is it's really hard to find. I mean, there's gold on the beach. If you take a pan anywhere on the beach, you're gonna find a few specks of gold. There's some spots where you find 50 flakes, and then where I like to go, you got to search around for a day or two. You got to pan and do 50, 60, 70 pans. But if you go up and down the beach, you'll find a spot that has 200 colors in the pan. And you're like, wow, okay, this is pretty good. Then you'll set up there and you'll work the beach, and you might get 2, 3, 4 grams in a day on the beach. But it's not everywhere. You got to find that spot, and that spot might only be 10 square feet or 20 square feet. Once that's mopped
Right.
up, you're done. You got to find the next new hot spot, and then a storm might come, and a really heavy storm will come up and redo the whole fucking beach, and then you got to go,
Prospect
redo
all over.
prospect all over again and find the hot spot. And when you find a hot spot, yeah, there's no problem at all. You can find 5, 6, 7 grams in a day that might last you 3, 4 days, and then that ground's gone, and then you got to find. So you're up and at them all the time. It's not like for people that don't find a lot of gold, when you go to Nome and you do a pan anywhere on the beach and find 20, 30 colors, you're like, wow, this is insane. But that's not going to make you a lot of money, if you're doing it for money. If you're doing it for
Right.
fun, yeah, you can go anywhere and know them and pan 20, 30 colors in a pan, and you're like, wow, this is great. But if you're doing it to make money, you need to make 200 colors in a pan, and that's not everywhere. You got to spend a couple days and find that area, mine it, and then, like I said, a couple week or two later, a big storm comes in and throws another. It rearranges the whole beach, and then you got to find that area where there's 200 colors in the pan, and you can set up. And
Now let me
so, like,
ask this, Brian. Um, so is the beach like a no man's land and open from like high water mark to low water mark, or is it
yeah,
claimed up too?
no, it's not claimed. So the native people are there, right? So the native people say they own from the high tide mark. It's all crazy talk. There's no official. It's back and forth. I don't know. I've been there for like 5 years and I still don't know. But like native people do own part of the beach. What that part is, I guess it's from the high water mark to the
Mm-hmm.
tundra. So like, but there's no official like people and cops there like telling you not to do it. But it's like there's so many people doing it that's not like, I don't know. It's a gray area. I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of people there mining the beach. Whether it's actually 100% legal or not, I don't know. I can't say yes or no, but there's lots of people that do it, And I think officially is so the Nome tide is like 1.3 feet. So wherever the ocean is, up to 1.3 feet of that, I guess, is like legal. And I guess the native people own above that.
Okay.
But there's no like native police. There's local Nome police, but they're not into busting people doing that kind of stuff.
And I'm sure they have enough of their
Yeah,
own
it's like
problem.
yeah, it's like a gray area. I don't know. Like there like a couple of years ago there was a huge community on the beach. Like there was all types of people with tents and stuff. But last year when I came last summer, the cops went down and enforced that thing where like any overnight like storage or anything like that's $100 fine per day per thing. Like if you leave any equipment there or tents there,
Mhm.
it's supposed to be like $100 fine. They have signs saying that, but it was never enforced for like the first 3 years I was there. But last year they came and enforced it, and they threw everyone off the beach like that was living there. Had tents there or had their equipment there and left it there overnight and stuff. So I don't know. It goes back and forth. I don't know. It's kind of back and forth is all I can really say, I guess. But like the first 3 years I was there was people on the beach and they lived there all summer long. They had tents. They like I got a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel where people were living there, hanging out there, making gold, and stuff like that. But this year, the last summer I was there, the cops actually went down and posted stickers like you're in violation, like big orange stickers on everyone's equipment and stuff. But the official law is you can't stay there overnight and you can't leave equipment there overnight. But from like 2020 when I was there to like 2023, it wasn't a big deal. Like nobody cared. But now last year the cops went down and put orange stickers on everyone's equipment saying they're in violation. So yeah, I don't know. It goes back and forth.
$100
Like
fine.
if you want to like camp there and be there and stay there, like the last few years, it was all right. You could stay there all summer long and like set up like a palace and camp there and mine gold all summer long, and nobody cared. But for whatever reason, last summer it was a big deal, and the cops went down there and kicked everyone out.
Well, maybe they started having way too much trouble with the people camping all summer on the beach, maybe theft and violence, and maybe they
Yeah,
were
but that's
selling
that's
alcohol to the natives.
yeah, that shit's always been there. I don't know. It goes back and forth. Looks like from what I've known from 2020 to 2025 is it just goes back and forth. Like you're not supposed to be on the beach. Like they have signs like you're not supposed to, but like the first couple of years I was there, like nobody cared. Like you're
Right.
there. I don't know.
Well, and I heard it was like that way for decades and decades, but I heard something about last year them stopping mining on the beach,
Yeah.
and I believe I heard it through somewhere else other than like you and GPS or something like that.
No, it's
So
not mining. So you can still mine on the beach, but
no,
you
I
just can't
mean with the
you can't
camping,
live there. Right, yeah.
with the
You can't
camping.
live. So I was down there last summer, and the cops kept coming down, and I was panning and sluicing and doing the thing that I do, And the cops stopped, and kind of looked. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on? They're like, oh, how you doing? I'm like, I'm finding a little gold, and they're cool, and they just drove on by. But I wasn't like camping there, like living there. I just stopped in my truck, and I was actually on. I was working. I was supposed to be working, but I was there panning and shit. So no, the cops didn't care. Like the cops don't care unless you're living there, I guess, you know.
What?
But that's like the first mile or two because the cop cars they can only go like a mile or two down the beach. But
Here, Bobby's trying to show something. So
oh yeah,
let me pen him up. He wants to show some of his Ohio
It's
no gold.
Ohio gold. I can get it in the camera.
oh yeah, nice.
You need to go to your left a little. There
There
it
we
is.
go.
There you go.
Got a nice crack in your
There's some
screen.
really rusty gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a screen protector.
nice.
Yeah, some dirty gold, but
That was this
it's
year.
still gold.
I had to sell all my gold from last year. Had to buy me a new motor. Got me a Honda. Didn't have that old Briggs.
Well, it's a
And I had the old Briggs I
good
got
one.
from you.
Yeah, yeah. Too bad that pump took a dump and the pull cord took a dump on you.
Man, you got
But
it lagging bad.
Don't think so. Look good on
It's
my
on my
end.
end.
Brian looks good. You look like you're
Oh,
jumping
just your
around
talking
a
was
little.
all lagging.
It's that way, comes and goes. So, Brian, how's your property in Maine going?
Good,
I
good.
know you had plans.
Yeah, yeah. So I got a couple of brooks here. I'm just trying to make roads. I just got my driveway permit in from the state, so I got my driveway in. I got my camper in here now, so I got a backhoe. Trying to make roads down to the brook. There's a big ass brook down there. Uh, I don't know if there's a lot. I haven't dipped one pan in the brook yet, but my buddy John did. He found some flour gold. Uh, but yeah, I'm just trying to make a cool little place. If there's no gold here on my brook, I know there's down the road. There's a couple good streams that got gold on them. I know within an hour away, there's some really good streams. I got some really big ass gold in them. So this is kind of like a home base, whatever. I gotta make
Right.
a fun place to. I'll make a couple campsites for friends to come, just as a home base. And if there's no gold in my streams, we can go down the road. I know 5 minutes from here, there's gold on some streams where people find some good nuggets and shit. And I know for sure about 45 minutes from here, there's some really good streams where you can find some really good gold. I know 100% sure you can find 8 grammers, 9 grammers, 5 grammers, like all day long. But yeah, this is just a little general area. I just want to make a home base.
Nice, nice. Are you
Right
still
now,
planning on? Are you still planning on putting some camps and cabins in
yeah,
there?
yeah. So right now I'm working on you know, just making roads. So right now I'm making roads, and as soon as the roads are in, I can make some campsites along the streams and stuff, and just for friends and family, and just come and enjoy the place. I'm gonna make pavilions and outdoor kitchens and shooting ranges and archery ranges, and I've
Nice.
been working on ATV trails. I got a bunch of ATV trails kind of in. I need to make way more, but I got ATV trails in. Make make roads down to the brook where you can go, dredge and just a fun place to hang out and have fun. And
Nice.
like I said, I haven't even tested my brooks here, but a couple
I'm
of people have.
actually kind of surprised. I'm surprised you haven't popped your dredge 4-inch in there
Not
and do some
you know,
sampling.
I'm just waiting. I own 900 yards, which is quite a while. I think it's a little over half mile of a major brook, and I know there's gold in there. Not a lot, enough to just there's. I know that for sure there's flower gold. Whether there's pickers or not, I don't know.
What's
But I
the
know not
acreage
far
of
from
yours?
here there is. So what's that?
How many acres do you have?
40.
Oh, this nice chunk of land.
Yeah, 40 acres, and there's a major brook, and then there's 2 side brooks. So there's 3 brooks altogether.
Now, what's the difference between like a stream, a creek, a brook?
Well,
Or is that just, or do New Englanders just call all creeks and streams a brook?
yeah, I don't know. There's like I mean, it's not a river, but like I got like a big like I don't know. It's a big brook. It's like flows a lot of water where you can like run a 4-inch dredge or 2 4-inch
Right.
dredge, no problem. There's like plenty of water, and then the 2 side streams are just like creeks. They run all year long. You could probably run 1 4-inch dredge in each one and not run out of water. You might run out of water. So they're like 2 side streams. I don't know how you say that, but
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
can I share?
like,
Can I share pictures or videos? I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
I'm not the greatest on
I don't know how to use StreamYard, but if there's a
StreamYard
Zoom, I can
yet,
share. If there's a
and
Zoom, I can share like pictures and videos of like streams and brooks.
yeah, I had to get away from using Zoom and my OBS and how I used to stream, Brian, because my computer's jam packed and it starts being weird. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know how I can do it on this platform.
No, that's okay. But let's do like little tiny side streams. They run all year long. Side streams, and then there's a major brook. I know the next brook down the road for sure. A lot of people dredging it, so there's a lot of gold in that one. I would imagine there's gold in mine. I just haven't had the time to. I guess I'm just waiting. Like it doesn't matter. I only own the property, so like there's no rush to do it or whatever.
Right.
I'm just
Okay,
get a road.
when I met you in Vermont and we were down at like Broad Brook, is your tributaries to your main channel
Yeah, no, the main
big
channel.
as Broad Brook or bigger?
The main channel is like big as Broad Brook, maybe a little bigger, probably a little bigger. The side ones aren't as big, they're little side streams.
Okay, cool. I'd like to get up to Maine in the future. Let's go around to a couple of different places.
Yep.
It's been a while
me too.
since I've been to Maine.
I want to go out west. I ain't never seen no real mountains.
You're missing
Went through
it.
West Virginia into Virginia, but them are like 4,000 feet high, maybe.
No,
Yeah,
Maine's good. So I've been all over the freaking country doing gold, even Alaska, California. I dredged in California quite a bit. I dredged in Alaska. I dredged in Virginia. I dredged in Vermont. I dredged in New Hampshire. But honestly, dude, the biggest gold I've ever found is in Maine. There's big gold, like bigger gold in Maine. The most I've ever found is big gold is in Maine. And I'm talking like 8 grams, 5 grams, 6, 7, bunch of 3s, bunch of 2s, like all day long. 1 gram nuggets, like all day long. In Maine, dude, the Maine's the biggest place. I've been all over the freaking country, and Maine is the best place to find big gold. Even Alaska, Alaska's got a shitload of gold. You're gonna make way more money with the small stuff. I'm just saying the size of gold. Like even California, I found gold, a lot of gold in California, but it's not big gold. The biggest gold I found is by far 10, 20, 30, 40 times is in Maine. Like big gold is in Maine for whatever reason that I found.
From what I've seen of your gold, I'm very impressed with your Maine gold.
Yeah, you don't find a lot. Like it'll take me a week to find an ounce. Where in Nome, you can find 30 ounces in a week, but it's all small. I'm just saying size of gold. Like the biggest gold I found was in Maine. And like I said, it'll take me 10 days to find an ounce of gold in Maine. Where in Nome, shit, you can get an ounce an hour in Maine in Nome, but it's small. So I mean, if you're making money, yeah, you want to mine gold in Nome, but as far as like size wise, the biggest gold that I found is in Maine for sure, but by 100%. And I've been a lot of places in the USA. I've dredged in Arizona, California, freaking Alaska, Virginia, Georgia, just all over. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts.
I'm on your profile on Facebook now, so if it gets a little glitchy, that's why I opened up Facebook again. And I'm looking on your profile. Do you have the picture of it on a paper where it's you used to where it showed Maine?
Yep. Yeah, I have that.
I'm looking for that particular picture, where you're. I don't want Alaska. I don't want. Yeah. Okay. Here. I think I'm in the right area here. So we can show some of Brian's stuff.
I'm gonna take a spinny quick.
Okay. There's.
Yeah, that's a good picture. So that shows New England gold versus the rest of the country there.
There's Staten, Arizona. There's Chicken, Alaska. There's Virginia when you went dredging with Matt.
Yep.
And look there's New England.
Chunky.
Yeah, it is. That's Virginia. I want to see. And there's Nome.
Yeah, Nome's got a lot of gold, but it's small.
Right. Yeah, it still adds up.
Yeah. Like I said, if you're making money, you want to go to Nome, but I'm just saying size wise, the biggest gold I found was right here in New England.
I think it's funny. We all say there's no gold. No gold in Ohio. No gold in Alabama. No gold in Indiana. No gold in Alaska. No gold in Alaska. Shh. Thomas 907 from AK says. Funny. Funny. But nice, nice. Yeah. I say go for it while you can, Brian. Go for it while you can. You're still young. You're in good shape. Rubbing shoulders with all kinds of celebrities and stuff.
So yeah, well, the thing about now, so if you do get in there and you do know what's up, yeah, when you're on the gold, you can make an ounce an hour, but it's on weather, it's on your crew. It's there's a lot to it. It's not just you and a stream making gold. Like you have a whole crew with you. You have a boat. You have expensive. You got royalties. You got all types of stuff that's going on. So
And
it's a whole
Gnome's
different thing.
extremely expensive too if you're not set up.
Right, Gnome itself, the food, like you're paying 3-4 times the amount that you are in the mainland for food, and housing is a whole freaking different thing. Like when I was working for, I was making good gold, but there's no place to live. I was living in a boat. Like I was lucky because I got to stay in Vern's boat. Like other people can do it. Like on Emily's boat, you can't stay on that boat. It's too small. The crew had to find housing. I was lucky because Vern has such a big boat. That's a 55-foot boat, which is the biggest in the crew, and I could stay on that boat. So that's how I was able to, stay up there.
Didn't Vern also have like a flop house for his crew?
Yeah, he's got an RV and he has a little house. But where that stuff is, there's no internet. That's a payback. There's no power. There's no internet. There's no bathroom. There's no water. There's no nothing. You're just out in the tundra, and he does have like a little housing thing, but it's out of town, not too far, like 2 or 3 miles out of town. But there's no internet there. There's no cell phone service. There's no water. There's no power. There's no nothing. You're on your own. There's no food. There's no heat. There's no water. It's really hard. And he's like, here's a house, but you got to do all that shit on your own. Get your own water, get your own food, get your own heat. And once you do, say if you do get heat, you get your water, get your food, you have no entertainment. There's no power. Like, if you do get your generator going or whatever, it's $7 a gallon for fuel. So even if you get your generator going, then you need to get internet. How do you get internet out there? You need Starlink or something which is just new. Starlink is new. A couple of years ago, there was no Starlink, so you had no internet, you had no entertainment, you had no nothing. It was really freaking hard to do it. Try going out there and not having internet and like I don't know. It's just you're on your own. It's not like Vernon doesn't like provide you with a 5-star hotel. There's no showers with the fresh warm towels waiting for you. You gotta do all that on your own.
My
it's hard. It's hard.
My YouTube side just glitched. My YouTube side just glitched.
Uh-oh.
I need to get back to that live stream.
Oh, Luke Duke's there.
He was.
Luke Duke, call in.
Okay, we're back. We're back to it. Sorry, everybody. I had a glitch. Luke Duke. Yeah. He's been saying that a lot, Luke. Really. He's been saying that a lot. And Luke Duke asked Robert, are you the fellow who won my sluice box he made a while back? Didn't you won
Yeah,
that
probably.
Flash Bash, I think. I
Yeah.
believe it's
Yep.
you won that at my last Flash Bash. I see Eric
I
Carter
sure
in the
did.
ring. Oh, we just lost Brian. Oh well. Oh well. We have a half hour left, and then we're off to see the Wizard with Indiana Creek Gold. And the next stop on this 24-hour live stream is to Indiana Creek Gold. Right there. I'm going to pin his up. Wonder, maybe he had something glitchy with the Starlink in Maine. Bobby, I don't know.
You ever see them Starlink satellites up in the?
Not really. I haven't seen the whole line pass by. Not yet. Not yet.
I seen it when they went up, and it was like shooting them out of the front of it, out of the front, and shooting all the satellites out. It was pretty neat. I didn't know what the heck I was seeing when I first saw it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Elon Musk is a brilliant guy, but he talks about how dangerous AI technology is, and there he is making them. So, no, you didn't get banned, Brian. You didn't get banned. You just poofed. You were gone. Brian, you just poofed and you were gone. I thought maybe your Starlink did something. I didn't ban you. I didn't kick you. Ask this guy here. I am like,
Starlink's not over him.
no. So ask this guy. I didn't ban you. You just poofed. Luke Duke took
Yeah, he
over. I
disappeared.
see. Yeah. He just poofed. Right in the middle of a conversation. But if you see Luke Duke's avatar there, see his avatar, that arrowhead.
Arrowheads or something.
He hunts arrowhead, but he's also a flint napper too. He made that either at an outing or during a live stream. I forget which one. I've poofed too before. Yeah, I hear you, Mark. Hope you're doing well, brother. Doggone YouTube. We just had new fiber optics put in the house today. And so now I'm still on one network, and with the show I didn't want to play around with bright speed or bright speed or whatever it is.
Yeah, you're
So
lagging real bad, brother.
I just stayed on this. Looks all right on my end, and my connection to YouTube still live.
Just your talking is.
Well, you know how I can be, you know. I kind of talk that way anyway. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. I think we're back. It's getting really glitchy now. At Flashbash, I put it in the treasure box and Benzo won it. That's right. You made it at Flashbash at the Norris lease. That's right. I got home from Wisconsin. A cold beer is tasting good. Nice. Yeah, uh-oh. Little glitchy there for a little bit. I'm still trying to find my ST Arrowhead.
St. Arrowhead.
Nice, nice. Excellent. I have Indiana Creek Gold's link to his live stream posted to the top. His first arrowhead, Brian's first arrowhead.
Of them.
Oh, someone's texting me about available stock. They made that, sent me that at 11:11. Never found one yet. I've found two while prospecting. One in southern Indiana and one in Ohio. Both Adena points, though. I have yet find one in the field like
Yeah,
you,
I found
Bobby.
like 10,000 of them at least. No Clovises yet, though.
No Clovises? One day, maybe. One day. But you found
I know.
hammerheads and axehead and celts and banner stones and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, Gorgets.
Hmm.
Yeah, I found a couple of hafted ones this year. Hafted Gorgets
Nice.
with the hole drilled in it.
Nice. Can't beat that with the stick. I
Yeah, I ended up
find
selling
it
all my collection.
I find it hard to get permission to arrowhead hunt on farmland. I have better chance of getting permission to dredge a farmer's creek or river that runs through his land than I do kick arrowheads. Kick for arrowheads. It's out there. Gotta look. There's a place in southern Indiana on an outing. Luke Duke was there. We were at Hook's permission, and he found a really nice point. Really nice. Probably a knife blade. Maybe a spear point when he was there. I think, how long was that, Luke? About 6 inches? It's nice look, really nice. Really nice. 4 inches. Still nice. 4 inches is quite a bit, though. There's 4 inches. So, 4 inches, quite a bit. It's nice size. That's a
There's
nice
one.
point. That's really nice. Is that sinew still on it?
No, it's like quartz and fossils.
Move it to over a little, to your to your right.
You talking to me?
I was. Down just a hair. Okay. That's a nice point, Bobby. On the stem, it kind of looked like it still had sinew on it. But that's just from a picture, you know.
It's on YouTube.
It's on
Go to my
YouTube.
channel and watch me find it.
How do you find them? I'm always outdoors in the dirt all over the country and never found one.
Just got to find a spot where there's a lot of flint on the ground. That's where I find all mine, out in the fields, plowed fields.
Hit some farmland, Brian. Hit some farmland. Look for mounds in a farm on farmland, right? High points.
Yep.
All right. Let me see. We have a little over 15 minutes till Brian over at Indiana Creek Gold's gonna be carrying, receiving the torch, and Brian will be on for 2 hours from 4 o'clock to 6 a.m. And you'll see me again at 11 a.m. till noon. Here, let me put you up big again. Keep it right there still. That's a nice point too, Bobby.
Yeah, it's all red.
That's on your video, all on YouTube, right?
Yes, sir. They're old though. They're shoot, 10, 12 years old.
Near creeks or rivers, high ground near water. Yeah. There's a chunk of farmland I know where there used to be a Shawnee village where I know some people who found trade beads and some stuff on the river there, but I wouldn't mind getting into the field where it's actually shows it on maps and stuff where the village was. And from some of my research I've done, just getting on it's every time I've asked a farmer, can I walk your fields? They're like, no. Same farmer, I ask, can I play in your creek and look for gold? They laugh at me and say, sure, go ahead. And there's no gold here in Ohio. There's a place in Alabama that is called Litchfield, a place of many arrowheads. We found many good points when the farmer plowed the field. Nice. Nice, David. Oh, there's... Ooh, that's a nice piece, too. Water levels were a lot higher thousands of years ago. Yeah. It's nice. Nice, Bobby. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. A lot of walking. I
A
spent
lot
walking
of
5-10 miles a day looking for arrowheads.
Keep you busy. I know you can dredge like an animal.
Keeps you out of trouble.
Right, right. I can find gold, but I can't find an arrowhead. Listen to Luke Duke. Listen to Luke Duke. Near creeks or rivers, high ground near water. And listen to Bobby. Or go to Alabama and find that place of many arrowheads. David will take you.
I know Missouri's got a lot of them too. Jeez. A lot of old
I
stuff too.
I have coffee I have coffee in my mug, not a member. Luke Duke says, Brian, come to Indiana and we'll find arrowheads and gold. And you can use up to 5-inch dredge in Indiana. That's right. Coffee, Luke Duke. I still run off coffee. You know, Bobby made me do this, so it's all his fault. Right there. It's all Bobby's fault.
Yes, it is.
It's all Bobby's fault. That's okay, Bobby. I don't mind you. I don't mind. What's this that David says? Luke Duke Outdoors, you are right. In Lower Alabama, the southern third of the state used to be underwater. I believe that. Now there's the guy who's on a whiskey. not just a little, a lot of whiskey. Not me. I'd be sleeping if I was drinking whiskey most of the evening.
Me too.
Right, right. Now, I hope everyone who's going to stay up for a while continues over to my friend Brian over at Indiana Creek Gold. So I'm sure, I believe he's going to be doing some. He's really good friends with Mike from Vendetta Prospecting, and he has some hard rock ore I think he's going to be processing and taking care of. Here's a location for you. Is between Asheville and Springville on Ohio 23. Isn't Asheville up in gold country in Alabama? I thought when I was researching gold in Alabama, I came across Asheville. I could be wrong, though. Pretty soon, Thomas. Pretty soon, buddy. It's getting close to midnight in AK.
Let's go.
No, okay. Send it. Yeah. Indiana Creek Gold will be going live in about 11 minutes, and then Indiana Gold will be 11 minutes till midnight. Yes, sir. 10 minutes till midnight now, Thomas. 4 hours behind us. So, when is all of Alaska 4 hours behind, or just some of it? Asheville is northeast of there. You probably thinking of Ashland. Could be. I'll have to check on that. All of it. All of it is 4 hours. Okay. Right on. What's this? Almost daylight there. Time to go digging. Yeah, it's getting close. It don't really get daylight till about 7 o'clock or so here now. Maybe a little later than that.
About 7:30.
Yeah, that's about right. Where are you from? Not a member, eh? Canada. That's my guess. That's my guess. 9:50 a.m. sunrise here. Yeah, before too long it'd be dark almost all day, huh? British Columbia. Okay. British Columbia, Vancouver Island, many, many good times down in Victoria. I used to live on Fildago Island in Anacortes, and we just hop on the ferry up to Sydney, British Columbia on Vancouver Island. Oh, Vancouver, BC, and not on the island. Vancouver, BC. So, would go through Vancouver and get to Whistler. I miss the Pacific Northwest, Bobby. You need to take Heather and Erie. At least see some of the West. Even if you don't get your pan wet, just avoid Seattle, avoid Spokane, avoid Portland, Oregon, and Eugene. Avoid Sacramento, LA, San Diego, and San Francisco, and you'd see a lot of beautiful country.
I'd love to, man.
It's nice. It's nice.
Just coming up with the money to get there, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Always
I
about the
hear
money.
you, brother. I hear you, brother. If I had the money, I'd be going back home once or twice a year. You know, I have 2 kids in Washington, 4 grandchildren in Washington, a brother and 2 nephews. My niece lives in Oregon, and she's the closest thing I have to my late brother. So, yeah. Vancouver, BC is a nice city, though. Used to be. That's been a long time ago. I kind of figure I with the A back there, like not a member, eh? I kind of thought you might have been a Canadian. Bannerstone or a Gorget?
A Gorget. Made out
Now,
of slate.
Gorget's actually a type of jewelry, isn't it? Goes to on your arm.
I have no clue what they use that stuff for. Could have used it to keep their deer skin around them.
Music Man Mark Asylum. I live in northern Minnesota, and I'm not sure why. Gorget. Luke Duke, isn't it like you wear it on your arm or something? A gorget. Now, what's the difference between a banner stone and a gorget? Wish Coast.
I believe the banner stones were used on their ladles as a weight.
I'll have to research that. Wish Coast. Wish cost of living here wasn't so expensive. Sorry, I'm getting tired, Thomas. Banners Tea. Oh, nice axe head.
One of my axes I found.
Nice. Nice. Is that a plow gouge on it? Don't be sorry, Thomas.
So, I mean, it didn't gouge out it, but it like rubbed across the top of it, looks like.
He says a counterweight for spear. That's a banner stone. And what's a gorget?
Yeah, for their ladles.
Yeah. Luke Duke's pretty up on that stuff. Cool, cool. Well, the cost of living in Washington and Western Washington is a bigger reason why I haven't we haven't picked up and transplanted there or go back home. Cost of living here is a lot more affordable. That's a nice little kelp.
Yeah, a little celt. Greenstone.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, there's a minute to go. Again, Indiana Creek Gold link to his live stream is posted at the top of the chat. I would appreciate it if all of you head over there. And everybody, Music Man Mark's Asylum has been collaborating with a very good friend of mine, Gail, Melissa Gale, part of the Eminem prospecting crew. She has a beautiful voice, and Mark Asylum's been collaborating with her in part on her last CD. I should have it coming to me in the mail pretty soon. She's a country music artist and good singer. That's a nice point there, too.
Yeah, you'll have to come up one of these days, Ed, and go out walking with me.
Yeah, one of these days I would like to. Good job, Mark. I think you guys did a great job there, brother. All right, everybody, it's that time. It's 4 o'clock. Thank you all for hanging out with Bobby and I this last couple of hours. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being part of this 24-hour live stream. But for now, this second, I'm stepping on my friend's toes. So maybe one day, too, we'll meet you on the river.
See you on the river.
Yeah, ask him. It happens. Ask Mark Miller. Ask Luke Duke. Maybe one day you too, Thomas. I didn't get down there at that time. May you always have a flash in your pan, and I'll see you at 11 this morning for the halftime show. So for right now, this very second, Bobby and I, we're out of here.
It's Treasure Fam, 24 hours strong, digging deep, moving on, channel to channel, the hunt's alive, a golden journey, come to take the ride. Treasure Fam, we're striking gold, stories and treasures, legends and souls, around the clock, the thrills on hand, together we're strong, we're Treasure Fam, from midnight to midnight and all through the day, the Treasure Fam's here and we're waiting for you, one big crew with a treasure inside.